Bear Squad, what is going on? Got another day here, and we are going to be servicing our Hyundai account after switching over to the new soda machine. We've got all the product lined up here. We're going to use most of this product. We're also going to be moving another machine over here, that coffee machine that is at Tire Warehouse right now. We're going to move over here and see if it performs any better. We might have to do some pretty serious adjustments to make it perform well, but we'll see how it goes. This is our first fill up on the new machine here. This is a Coke machine that we got from Coca-Cola, so it's a leased machine. We can't have any Pepsi products in it. They're not going to be too happy about that, I'm pretty sure. The reason we're pulling that coin mech is because that coin mech is full, and we're going to need the quarters and stuff out of it. We're just going to hop in here. Ooh, no car in here today. That's good. This is the machine. We've got it located. We're up on a couple of 2x4s. That way we can move stuff around. And lo and behold, the oldest one in the book. That guy asked me when I was going to be putting beer in it. And of course, you cannot do that. I guess technically, legally, you can in the state of New Hampshire. You just, they need the card at the door. This is a cylinder lock. This machine does not currently have a cylinder lock in it. So we are going to put one of our cylinder locks in it. And just going to open it up, slide it in. Boink. Good. Done. Got it good to go. So Coca-Cola set this machine up, which means most everything is going to be wrong. Looks like they set the large column up properly. Everything looks okay, except for the 16-ounce column. That is set up improperly, so we're not going to really do anything with it right now. And I'm not sure if the water columns are set properly or not, because we haven't filled those up. At the time of filming this, we were still waiting on our order to come in, so we hadn't really seen it just quite yet. Now, they did put the wrong tags in here to begin with, and we don't have all of our tags, all of our labels from my buddy Ernie. Link in the description below. That label that I just put in there is one of his labels, and they look awesome. So we're just gonna line everything up here, make sure it's working properly. I need to familiarize myself with this machine a bit. I don't know much about these Dixie Narco 501Es. There's a lot of people that swear by them, but I am not a fan personally. I don't think it's the machine that's the problem. I think it's my lack of understanding of the machine that is more of an issue. So with these machines, you go 3 deep. Actually, I will be showing you another reason that I dislike these machines as we fill them up. On the wide ones, you offset your cans as much as you possibly can when filling them. And now we're going to go into a single column. Once we get one of these single columns filled up, you guys will start to understand why I have a problem with these machines. So, same thing as a wide column, you go 3 deep. I always put butts out when filling these. And now we've gone through another case here, so we're just gonna keep grabbing cases as we go. This is ginger ale. Gotta figure out where ginger ale is gonna go. But we have not quite gotten this machine full to its brim yet. The column next to that is a 16-ounce can column, and I'm pretty sure that they set it up wrong, and I don't know how to set it up right. We don't have any surge with us right now, so we're not going to be moving that around yet. But we're going to put the Barks root beer in there. This is stuff that we had built up for this account anyway, so we're just going to fly through it. All of the stuff that was at this account wound up moving to our new account. Actually, we sold through most of it in the first 36 hours. It was nuts. So this is what really gets me, is there was still a print off of the how it was supposed to be set up, and the print off was correct. Everything on the print off was correct. The work was done improperly. So, like, I don't know what happened there. Maybe they read it wrong or something like that. I don't know. But my rep was telling me how he occasionally gets machines in with compressors that don't work. So if you guys lease machines from Coke or Pepsi, try to inspect the machine before you get it on site, because if you don't, you're going to wind up with really angry customers. Just cover your own butt. You're getting the machine for free, so you can't really expect a whole lot. But I just wish they'd do their job a little bit better. Oh man, we dropped everything all over the place. I think that's nickels. So what we're doing here is we're pulling the coins out of this really old coin acceptor. This was actually one of the coin acceptors we had in the green and purple monster when we were trying to get it running. It's just a scrap machine now. It's not good for anything. So we're going to fill up this the best we can and put it in the coin mech that's in the machine. Oh, I remember this. This was so bad. One of the, I filled it up just a little bit too fast, and some of the coins got caught in there. I gotta pull them out with my quarter, or with my keys. Gotta pull it out with my keys. Ultimately, I got it done, and from here on out, I only put a couple of nickels in at a time. And dimes. Yay, dimes. So these guys do want Monster back. They wound up asking me to put Monster back into the machine. So eventually, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put Monster into the machine. Gotta get all this stuff filled up real good. There we go. Almost there. And now, this is an MEI coin acceptor and Mars bill acceptor as well, which is awesome. Love seeing that. So I'm going to steal a Sharpie from these guys real quick, because we got to put something for labels in there, and I just don't have anything. I rush ordered the labels from the link in my description below, and Ernie was awesome about getting them out to me really fast. The guy does really, really good work. So if you need any stuff from him, links down there. He's amazing. So I'm trying to do this with a pen. It's not working so well. My pen's just not drawing at all. So I'm like, come on. At some point here, I finally get sick of it and I just go get a Sharpie. I'm surprised I made it this far. Jeez. Oh man, I even put it in there. Look at that. I even put it in there. I looked at it, I was like, nope. That's not how that's gonna work. Thinking. And Sharpie. There we go. That's better. Now we can see it. Now we can see it perfectly. This is a very temporary solution. Try not to leave stuff like this. This is one of my slowest accounts, so it's all right. Like, they're not gonna get another vendor. No other vendor would take this account. I'm not too terribly worried. And if I were to lose this account, it would be $40 a month I'm losing. Nothing too serious. But so we're gonna put these in here just so we know where they're gonna go, and we're gonna finish filling the machine up with the product we have. I'm just trying to look at it right now. Oh, that's right. I wanted to make sure that it was at least configured properly on the cam settings. So something weird with these machines on the single columns, you need to cycle through all the way. You got to prime it, so the tube has to fill up with product before you can actually get anything out of it. With a Royal machine, you don't have to cycle through it. It's ready to go when it's there, and it'll cycle through all the product. Some people like this feature because it'll always have cold drinks. So like if you run completely out of something, and then you fill it up and someone buys something right after you fill it up, they don't get a warm soda, they'll get a cold soda still. But I like the Royal machines because don't have to prime them, and they're not... I just have a lot of problems with setting these up, and I don't think it's because it's a bad machine. I think it's more because I'm inexperienced with these machines. I'm sure the more I familiarize myself with these machines, the better I'll get with them. But for the time being, I'm way more familiar with Royal 660s, and I just prefer those machines overall. I don't really like multiple motor machines at all. I like having the chain drive. Less parts means less problems in every scenario. Alright, so you can see I'm running through and I'm grabbing 3 of each soda. I want to make sure that it's vending 3 of everything that I put in there. I want to make sure all the columns are working up to par. Okay, so almost there. I think that was the last one. Yeah, so we can open it back up and continue filling this machine. Now we have to get rid of all the product we have with us. I'm pretty sure we successfully do that. Aside from, well, I'll explain it to you later. We're gonna bump into another problem I have with these machines. There we go, so we got the 3 offset on there. Those are empty, time to move on to the next one. Coca-Cola, this is our last thing of Coca-Cola. So that right there is 24 cans of Coca-Cola that we're about to fit into this. I believe it was 24. Yep, 24. Alright, there we go. And we're going to move on to the Sunkist. This is the last we have of the Sunkist. I'm not sure if I just didn't have enough Sunkist to begin with or what the deal was, but keeping Sunkist in my inventory has been really difficult lately. Definitely want to have this because this location was selling a lot of Sunkist to begin with. There we go. Get that folded up, out of the way. That folded up, out of the way. We've got plenty of ginger ale. We'll be able to fill the ginger ale right up. Like I've said in the past, we're going to see ginger ale sales go up in a couple of months here once we start getting snow. Once we enter 6th season, which is at the first snow and at the last snow, we start getting a lot of sick people, and they always drink ginger ale like crazy. There we go. I think we're on our third. Are we on our third one now, or we are on the third one? I always wind up having someone stand and chat with me when I'm filling up this location. It's not a problem. I actually like having people around. That guy was telling me all he really drinks is Dr. Pepper. He's a new face there. This location goes through people quite a bit. So here is the problem I have with this. There's still half a case there. With the Royal 660, you can fill the machine. You can put 2 full cases in a column. That's 48 cans. With these machines, realistically, I'm not sure if you're not supposed to fill them up any more than a certain amount, but you can't complete You just can't fit quite as many in there, which kind of stinks. I'll get used to them eventually, I'm sure. I'll stop whining about it. I'm gonna fill, I think we have enough to fill the root beer to the brim as well, which will be nice. There we go. Perfectamundo. And that's the last one of those. That's gonna be as far as we can push it today. I believe, did we go all the way back on that last one? Yeah, we did. Alright, that's it. So we're gonna close this sucker up, get everything back out to the van. Oh, I gotta stack these up. That's right. I can't remember. I had something else going on at this location. We had to break this down. We had to do something else, and I can't remember what it was. Gotta clean up our mess, get this back going. Plop that on there. We didn't lock the machine. What are you doing? You didn't lock the machine. Go lock the machine. What's going on? Oh, VendSoft. That's what it is. We have to plug everything into VendSoft. That's what I'm doing. I'm grabbing my phone. Alright, so we are going to quickly run through, just count up what we have in there. We know that we have 24... we have 24 Coke. I can't remember what the max capacity on these columns was. I think the max capacity on these columns is 45. Yes, it is. It's 45. That's another thing that's difficult with these machines. It's really hard to count because there are usually some in the column that you can't actually see. I guess technically you could see them if you got down on the bottom of the machine to count them. Alright, so we're almost set up in there. Anyways, we are about at the end of this video. Bear Squad, thank you so much for tuning in to watch set this thing up. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember to love life and live your dreams as always. Peace out, Bear Squad.